has been a couple of days. And by that I mean it's just been kind of crazy and all over the place, and baby Tam decided to be up until 1 o'clock last night. Babies, am I right? So the reality is I've only really gotten a couple of snippets. I took a couple of snippets yesterday, and then I've taken a couple of snippets today. So we're just gonna film a little bit of a sit down chit chat here, and then this is just gonna be the Vlogmas for today. Because as much as I would really like to have like a nice cup of tea and sit down with some knitting and just like chit chat with you for a little while and do all the cozy lovely things, the reality is that I've been putting off folding this little laundry for like 3 days, and I've just been doing other stuff and taking care of a baby and haven't been able to get around to it. So I'm gonna fold laundry and talk to you. It's been a good couple of days, but it's just they've been kind of a little bit all over the place. And as you can see, I'm tired. Yeah, I don't know what it was. It was just some sort of a fluke, and so baby was just up until it was like 12:45 before I was able to tuck him into bed and then get in bed and be asleep. I'm so grateful it happened on a weekend and not during the week, because since it was on the weekend, Michael was able to sit up with me, and we just kind of hung out and, you know, took care of the ornery baby. And so then today has just been a very chill, relaxed, calm, not too much going on sort of a day, because whew, oh man, I've never been one to stay up super late, and that has not changed. So staying up until 1 o'clock in the morning was, it was rough. I was just, yeah. Anyway, so today we've just kind of been very, very chill and relaxed. Like I said, we went over and hung out with some of our family and just chit-chatted with them, and that was really lovely. And then I caught up on a lot of Vlogmas videos that I've been watching. I've been watching a few that I recommend. A lovely yarn, Amber. Oh no, I don't know off the top of my head. I think she's still, maybe it's Taylor S Studio, Amy. I'll link all of these down below. I've been watching her, Gaina from Tales of Cuckoo Land. Oh, excuse me, I am so sorry. It's Gaina Tales from Cuckoo Land. Anna Knitter has been one that I've been really enjoying. And then, is that about it? I had to kind of like, I guess you could say, cut out a couple of different Vlogmases, or people that I'm subscribed to, just kind of give up on staying up to date on their Vlogmases because it was stressing me out because there were just too many. I love Vlogmas, and I love the fact that I get to see so many videos from all of the people that I really love to follow, but sometimes it gets overwhelming just because there's so many videos. So I end up just kind of, there's an option you can just hide videos in your subscription feed, and I just opened up a separate playlist of the different videos that I wanted to watch, and so that's kind of what I've been doing. Yesterday I ended up spending a good portion of the day. Mike and I kind of traded off watching the baby because he was home yesterday, and so I was able to just kind of relax and catch up on a bunch of different Vlogmases, which was really, really lovely. So I'm pretty much caught up on everybody, and then I watched a few more this morning when I was taking care of baby before Micah got up, because of course he still got up. Well, he got up at like 4 something, and then he got up at like 8, or it was just before 8. And so then I got up with baby, and Micah was still sleeping. So, yeah, it was honestly like 7:30, 7:15, somewhere in there. And so then I watched a couple more Vlogmas videos. So I'm pretty much all caught up, which is lovely, but also now I'm just like, ooh, now what do I watch? But to be fair, I'm woefully behind on a bunch of my regular like podcast subscriptions anyway, so I have plenty of videos to watch. But yeah, so that's just kind of what today has been. It's just a very... I'm yawning so much. It's been a very chill, relaxed sort of a day. But I did end up running to the store yesterday. I ran a few errands. It is really nice that it's at the point now where I can usually safely leave baby Tam with Micah for an hour or so I can run a few errands just by myself. And by safely, I mean that he's able to go that long without eating. I'll always like feed him right before I leave, and then I can go for an hour or two and just run a few errands quickly, which is quite nice. It's sort of a little treat where I just don't have to think about anybody else. I just kind of do my thing. So I ended up, I went to the library, I popped into Goodwill, did an Amazon return, all that fun stuff. So I have a tiny, tiny little Goodwill haul to share with you, which I'm pretty excited about. And then I've been able to make a decent amount of progress on baby Tam's Christmas present. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it done in time for Christmas, if I'm honest, just because it's taken a little bit longer than I thought it would. And I think that there's more to this toy than I was thinking there would be, which I don't know why. I don't think I really thought it through completely, but it's fine. I do still technically have 2 weeks from tomorrow until Christmas. So hopefully if I can kind of power through and get a good few days where I work on it when baby Tam's napping and whatnot, especially Micah's on there. If I get his present done, and then I'm just working on baby Tam's present, that would be really cool. So I'm still definitely going to try to have it done by Christmas, but it's just, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm almost done with this. Let me finish folding this up really quickly. Let me quickly finish folding this, and then we will look at my Goodwill haul. Hold on. Last thing. But yeah, overall it hasn't been bad. It's just last night was a little bit rough. Not gonna lie. At one point I was kind of in tears. I was so exhausted and tired and just wanted to go to sleep. But it ended up working out. We went downstairs, we sat on the couch, and we had some waffles and just watched one of my favorite YouTube channels, Kitchen Story, which is just a lovely lady who does a bunch of like cooking and stuff, and it's so calm and relaxing. So we just sat and watched that, and then I fed the baby a couple times, and then he finally went to sleep, and it was magical. It was so nice. He was just like out, and I was like, yes. So I don't know exactly what it was. It's not caffeine, because I have not had any caffeine. So I don't know. It was just a wild hair, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So very excitingly, I went into Goodwill because I've been trying to find a couple of really basic skirts, just like solid navy, brown, or black skirts, or some nice neutral t-shirts. And I did not realize how picky I am about t-shirts. I've never been a huge t-shirt fan, I guess you could say. I don't really like wearing t-shirts. They tend to make me feel kind of schlubby, as I like to put it. Just not very feminine or pretty and elegant. And so I'm very picky about the t-shirts that I get. But with nursing, I found that it is a lot easier to just be able to, you know, lift my shirt up rather than have to button or unbutton something. So I popped in there to try and find some, and I have not had much luck in finding either of the things that I want. So I'm pretty sure I'm just going to have to buy some fabric from Joann and make myself a skirt, which I should have done ages ago, but it's time, and I just haven't had much sewing time, and it makes it a little bit difficult. Anyway, so I popped in there, and the first thing that I saw when I walked in were these. Now, I love vintage style dresses and shoes and all of that. And unfortunately, my shoe size, I wear a US size 10, or 10 and a bit. I'm like a wide 10 now, and right now my feet are a little bit odd, I think, with pregnancy. But anyway, because my feet are the size that they are, I never find nice vintage style shoes in my size. I've been able to find a couple for my younger sister, who is lucky and able to wear like anywhere from size 8 to like 9.5, and so we regularly would find shoes in her size. And so she has a pair of red shoes exactly like this with the little cutout detail and everything, and I just so lovely. Technically these are size 11, but it actually works out because, like I said, my feet are a little bit funny at the moment, and with heels I don't wear them super often, but they usually tend to kind of pinch my toes a little bit because of the pressure pushing your foot down. So I don't mind if they're size 11, and they're just so beautiful. And I'm really excited because I realized that at some point when baby Tam is a bit older, Mike and I will be able to go on some sort of a nice date again, and it would be really lovely to be able to dress up and have like my fancy vintagey shoes. So I found these, and not only did I find these, I found these, which are beautiful. They're a size 10. They're a little tighter in the toes, but that kind of is always how it is with heels. But I love these. They've got like the chunkier style heel. They're like just a basic nude pump. And I've been wanting to get some nice light shoes for like spring, summertime for a while, but I've never really found one that I liked. And again, I don't really love to pay full price for shoes usually, just because, yeah, I prefer to buy secondhand, especially for things like heels, because I know I'm not going to wear them terribly often, but it's kind of fun to have on hand just for a special occasion. So these ones were $7, and then these ones were $5. And I never find shoes like this in my size, so I was super excited. I was about to say super pumped, but that seems a little bit too punny. So, and then I did manage to find one t-shirt. That's just a kind of a basic stripy t-shirt, which you will probably see very soon on one of these videos because, yeah, it's just a very classic plain stripy t-shirt. Because what I've realized with t-shirts, I like the fabric to be thick enough. I don't like super thin material, and part of that is because with the bras and stuff that I have to wear, because I have a fuller chest, a lot of times, and also because I'm nursing, so it's got like the nursing clasps on them, it's going to show right through on a super thin t-shirt material. And I also don't like the super thin t-shirts because they seem clingy and seem to show off all of my lumps and bumps, which is part of why I typically don't like t-shirts. And so I just like a thicker material, and I like them to be kind of like cotton. I don't like the super sort of slinky feeling. I like just a generic. So this is just like one of Micah's t-shirts, and it's just sort of a generic like t-shirt material. That's the kind that I like. So that was a really fun trip to Goodwill. I did not find everything that I wanted, but oh well. And then as far as progress on baby Tam's toy, I'm making some good progress. I think I have, let's see, I think I'm on row like 33, and I have to do, I think it's like 50 something rows before I start doing some decreases, and then I think it's maybe 70 rows total. I'm not 100% sure. I've also realized that like you can really see my seam on the, or my starting point on the back here, and I don't know exactly what I'm doing wrong, that it's not completely smooth. I'm not too picky about it because it's going to be at the back, and also regardless, it's a toy and it's homemade, so I don't mind if it has some little character marks on it, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong exactly. It's fine. I don't mind. It'll all work out perfectly fine. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's a really fun knit, or not knit, it's not even a knit, it's a crochet. It's a really fun crochet. It's going to be massive because I think the pattern uses DK weight yarn, and I think this is more of a worsted weight, and so I think it's going to be a pretty big toy, but that's okay. It'll all work out. So anyway, I've chit-chatted here for about 15 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and end things here for tonight. I hope that you all have had a lovely day. I'm going to try and work on this a little bit more. I've got to get this video edited and uploaded. I'm going to put this laundry away. And hopefully, baby Tam will go to bed on time tonight. I'm going to watch some more Vlogmas videos. I think I have 1 or 2 from today to catch up on. And I'm going to do some more reading and just have a really nice, relaxed evening. Yeah, that is it for today. I will see y'all tomorrow.